Podcast Bites.
One thing I want to talk about is this notion of bioactive compounds, which oils are. So bioactive compounds are a collection of plant-based chemicals, flavonoids, carotenoids, polyphenols, essential oils that are all found in plants, and they're antioxidant rich. And research, this blew my mind actually, it's all about quality versus quantity. And we've been so fixated with quantity, the amount of carbs, calories, fats, the amount of vitamins and minerals, that research have shown these are essential nutrients, right? Air quotes right now. They are essential for life. Like, you need to consume these macronutrients or you're going to die. But what about the non-essential nutrients? What about the nutrients that you don't need to live, but they enhance health? And researchers have shown that a diet replete and not using, like a diet not with essential oils, not with polyphenols and carotenoids and antioxidant-rich plant-based chemicals, you'll never be healthy. They actually call it suboptimal health. So that's a problem for a lot of people, to get out of this, like, I got to count my calories, carbs, and fats mentality into like, okay, let me look at food and let me look at plant-based compounds as the focus of quality, not quantity. And so that's something that I really want to leave home with everyone is, you know, what we're preaching here is food freedom. What we're preaching here is balance, and it's really, really common sense, gets us back to what our ancestors did since the beginning of time. And yeah, essential oils are part of all of it. It's just, kind of like a little part of it. But when it comes to research, the sky's the limit. And my first book, I go into really big detail of it, the healing power of essential oils. Like, you mentioned skin, scalp, all that, like everything. Like, I don't care what it is. There's something that you could do with essential oils. And there's a phrase, there's an oil for that. Like, that's kind of like something that's been around in the network marketing industry for years. That's not entirely false. Like, but there is no cure, right? If there were a cure, no one would have cancer, no one would have autoimmunity, but there is something. I don't care what it is that you're dealing with. I can come up with something. The research can come up with something that will help you at least deal with the symptoms, if not the root cause. And the final, I mentioned this before, but it's worth to emphasize again. Essential oils have such a profound effect on symptoms. And symptoms are really, really important. I mean, you might have autoimmunity, and I'm sorry, that's horrible. But what's worse, the autoimmunity or the chronic pain that keeps you in bed, or the fact that you haven't made love to your spouse in like 5 months because you just don't got it? I mean, the symptoms are what really gets people. It's a quality of life. Cancer is horrible, but it's really the symptoms of cancer that sometimes kill people, but not only that, but rob them of the abundant life. That's where essential oils, like nothing else, like nothing, no food, no supplement, nothing has the power like essential oils to help with all the symptoms. And you just name them, like thousands of them. So it puts power. And I'll end with this. The research, the red blends that we have, the studies all give us power back, where we're not a victim ever of anything anymore. You have something, you know what to do. So whether it's your kids getting a 104 temperature, don't be running to the hospital, right? Maybe try some peppermint and orange first for a couple hours, right? Or, having diarrhea and cutting yourself and not wanting to deal with an infection. Like, you know what to do. That is something very special, something that just 3 generations ago, our ancestors had, but we've lost it, especially in America. We've given that away. We've given our power away to the food industry. We've given our power away to the medical industry, to the government. People don't even know how to take care of themselves anymore. It's not a fault. It's not a criticism. That's been stripped from us, robbed, to make us a slave to the system. And I'm just telling you something. It's very serious when you become free of the system.
Avocado, motherfucker.